Okay, let's talk about setting up my first operation here. So I'm doing a 2D adaptive clearing. I'm going to show you what I did here. So if I double click on the operation, the tool I'm using is my 1/4 inch tool. It's tool number 1. So if I go to select, I have it here, 1/4 inch flat end mill. If I want to make some adjustments to this will make your life a little bit easier. I'm going to go to edit tool. The description, 1/4 inch flat end mill. Cutter. It's a diameter of 1/4 inch. It's 2 flute. It's measured in inches. Clockwise rotation. These are carbide tools. If I want to go ahead and check carbide. So my diameter of my tool is 1/4 inch. The shaft diameter up here is 1/4 inch. The overall length, the entire length of the tool, measures 2.5 inches. The length below the holder, we're going to have 1.5 inches sticking out below the holder. The shoulder length and the flute length, so we have 1 inch of flute. There is no shoulder since it's the same diameter below and above. So our shoulder length will be at the end of our flutes. So we have 1 inch of working distance there. So 1 inch on the flute length, 1 inch on the shoulder, 1.5 inches below the tool holder, overall 2.5, which means obviously that we have 1 inch inside the holder, 1.5 inches sticking out for a total of 2.5. Shaft, we can skip over that one. Holder, any Cap 40 holder. Here we're saying we're going to use an ER32, we're going to use a collet system. Cutting data. What you probably want to do is create a custom setup. So if you hit the little plus sign, add one that says Ren Shape 450. That's the material that you're using to cut your container. So my feed rate will be 50. My lead in will be 50. My lead out will be 50. My ramp in will be 25. Vertically, if I'm plunging down, 25, half of my cut rate from before. My revolutions per minute, you can just leave that, it'll set it automatically. These are functions. My maximum step down, so how much do I want to go down every single time I make a cut? The maximum that I want to do is 1/8 inch, which is the radius of the tool. This is a 1/4 inch tool, so 1/8 is the maximum I want to go down, and it's also the maximum I want to go over. We're going to disable coolant. Now all I have to do is hit accept. And now when I come over here and I select my 1/4 inch, I could just go to preset, go to Ren Shape 450, and it populates all the correct values in my list here. I've selected my geometry. I want to go rough out all this material out here. My heights, I'm going to go, these all will be fine. Just want to make sure you start at the top, start cutting from the top of your model. And I've selected where I want to cut to, which is this flat area right here. Doing multiple depths, I'm going down 1/8 inch every single time. I'm not going to leave any stock. You don't need to leave any stock with Ren Shape. It's not, you're not having to go back and do a finishing pass. That'll save you a lot of time. Linking, you can just leave all those. Now I can go ahead and click OK. Now if you ever see a little red circle, it's just because you need to generate the code. So right now I went ahead and generated the code. If you need to generate the code manually, just right click, hit generate, and it'll go through and generate the code for that operation. See, it's building it right now. Okay, it's all done. Let's take a look at the next one I did, which was a contour. So again, if I open this up, I'm going to turn that on so you can see it. We'll turn this one off. So we did a contour right here. It was my 1/8 inch tool, which is tool number 2. If I want to go in and hit select, 1/8 inch tool, again, I've already made these modifications. So this is the name of it. These are the physical properties or the values for this tool. It's a 2 flute material. Carbide. The diameter of the tool is 1/8 inch. The shaft diameter is 1/8 inch. So 1/8, 1/8. The overall length of the tool is 1.5 inches. We're going to have 1.2 inches sticking out below the holder. The shoulder and the flute will both be 1 inch. Skip over shaft, we'll skip over holder. We're holding it in a 40 collet. That's what a Haas mini mill uses. It's the taper, it's the angle on the tool holder. Cut speed, again, I'm going to have a custom setting for wrench shape. And to get that, you just hit plus and it'll allow you to have a new custom material. 4,000 for my RPMs, 4,000 for my RPMs. My inches per minute are going to be 50. My ramp feed rate, my ramp in is going to be 25. Coming straight down, 25. The step down, 1/8 of an inch. Step over, how much of the tool do I want to put into the material? I just want to put half of my tool, which is 1/16 of an inch, 0.0625. Coolant, I'm just going to disable that. I'll click accept. I'll hit select. And now if I come over here and I select my tool number 2, which is my 1/8 inch tool, and I select wrench shape, all this will be populated with the correct values. I've selected the geometry I want. I've selected all these presets are fine. You just want to make sure you select where you want it to go down to. I've already selected that in the previous, right here in my geometry. Passes, multiple depths. So I'm going to go down 1/8 of an inch every single time. And linking, you can just leave those with the stock values. We'll click OK. It'll go ahead and generate that for us. And turn that off. Let me show you my last one, which is to pocket this on the inside here. This operation right here. So I did a 2D pocket. Again, if I open that up, it's my tool number 1. And I've selected wrench shape, so it's already populated all the correct values. Geometry, I've already selected my geometry. I told it where I wanted it to go. I wanted to do this here. Passes, multiple depths. So I want it to go 1/8 of an inch down every single time. No stock to leave on passes. We're just going to cut it all off. And your linking, you can just leave that the way it is. I'll click OK. It's going to generate that. Go ahead and put these back now. You can see all my operations. I'll hit the little home view. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is show you how to do a setup file or a setup sheet before you get on the mill.